Okay, I have a really good show for you tonight, and you know, it's my first time vlogging, as they say on the online, and you'll notice I'm in a bit of a different spot in my house. This is our Christmas tree room, and you know, usually I'm in the white table doing the unboxings. But tonight, I'm in the Christmas tree room, which is right behind me, as you can see. You know, I thought I could start to do a little vlogging, and you know, maybe do what do they call it online? Calling it a vlogmas. So you know, stay tuned, because you want to hear more of the what is it called? What was it? Vlogmas. It's hard for me to remember these things. It's like vlogging and vlogmas. So I hope you enjoyed the last unboxing that I did. Beautiful Kelly that I unboxed, and some boots. And if you haven't seen that episode yet, be sure to watch it. You can click it. I'll link it here where my couch cushion is, or maybe actually here where my window is. But regardless, we're going off script. This is a Vlogmas, and you know, I thought tonight, you know, we could. You see some boxes behind me, a couple of boxes. And if you saw my video, again, episode 5, Kelly unboxing, you'll know that at least one of these is from that unboxing. I reboxed it, and put the ribbon back on, and made my wife wait. She has to wait. She actually had a birthday recently, and I didn't let her open it on her birthday either. But I tell you what, we had a couple of nice treats come in, and you know, shout outs to the Lady M. Every year get the, that's not right. This year we got the Lady M cake, and you still have time to get it. There's a seasonal sampler. Let's test my memory here. They had oh, and by the way, if you don't know what Lady M is, and I feel like most of my viewers would know what Lady M is, but yeah, never can assume, because when you assume it, ass in me, it makes an ass of me, and don't want that. So Lady M, they specialize in the crepe cakes, and if you're asking, hey, Pete and Patina, what is a crepe cake? Well, it's not your usual crepes. They're very, very thin, typically Asian style crepes. Very, very thin, very you know, dente, as they say. And there's tons of layers in the cake, and just real good cream in the middle. You know, so in the Lady M seasonal sampler, they got the classics. I don't know if it's a seasonal sampler or not, because actually now that I think about it, nothing was seasonal about it. But so maybe it's a sampler, and maybe they always have it. But they had the classic. They don't call it a matcha cake. They call it a green tea cake, because it's not, you know, it is matcha. It's ground up green tea, but it's not. Anyway, so they had the matcha, and they had my favorite, the creme brulee. And I really liked the creme brulee crepe cake from Lady M, because you could actually, it wasn't how a lot of artificial creme brulees just taste like the burnt, well, the brulee, you know, sugar. This one you could actually really taste the egg and the vanilla and the brulee sugar as well. So very complex, very dimensional. I liked it a lot. So that was my favorite. No, I take it back. I take it back. That was tied for my favorite. My other favorite piece was the chocolate. You gotta love the chocolate. I love any chocolate cake, as long as it's not dry. And with the crepe cake, it's not gonna be dry because, you know, you got the cream in the middle. A lot of cream. As many layers of cream as you have crepe. And that's what makes a Lady M cake. Got it right. And then they also had, let me think. I'm going to name one more flavor, and then I might phone a friend for some help. The Earl Grey. The Earl Grey had the Earl Grey in the sampler. Tastes just like the tea, and real good. Real good Earl Grey. And they, you know, I should put a photo beside me here so you can see what I'm talking about. They even do a little bit of lime tea on the cake. And then there was one other flavor. I said the green tea, the chocolate, the creme brulee, and the Earl Grey. Rhymed again. I think that might have been it. Was that all the flavors? Yeah. That was all the flavors. So, but look, you know, we're not here tonight to talk about cakes. But before I move on, we also got a Japanese a cheesecake from Keiki. Now Keiki is, both of these, Lady M and Keiki, are based out of New York. And you might be asking, Pete, how did you get the cakes from New York to where you are in North Carolina? Goldbelly, and I'm not sponsored by them. Wish I was, so I don't have to pay all the fees. But I'm not, you know, it was just a thing. I Googled it. I said, how do I get, I take it back. Actually, I take it back. Lady M, I ordered directly from the website. So where possible, order directly from the websites. So, you know, the restaurants and the bakeries, they don't have to pay the 40% to the Uber Eats. And Goldbelly, whatever. So anyway, I will say one of these boxes is from my episode 5 unboxing. The other box actually just arrived today, and it's another surprise. Well, for me actually, my wife ordered it, and I don't know what's in there, but you know, so stay tuned. And you know, I know you're watching a vlog, but if you say, well, I'm in the mood for a highly produced Hermes unboxing video, who should I subscribe to? Who has a box he doesn't know what's in there? Pete and Patina. So like and subscribe, please. You know, I'm here to make friends, and you might be one of them. You might be my next friend. So anyway, so I was every Saturday I go and take my mom to the grocery store, and she doesn't drive anymore. So I said, Mom, you got to eat. I take you to the grocery store. Well, there's an ABC store on the way. And so this past weekend, I hopped into the ABC store. I thought it might be cool to show you. I put together a little advent calendar for myself. You know, you got a week and a half left until Christmas. Advent calendar makes sense to me. But you know, I usually think about the advent calendars and the things you can buy, and usually there's like, oh, little, you know, airplane bottles or smaller that you know, you get, and to me that's weak. That's weak. You don't, I mean, you know, that can barely get you to Christmas, and if you aren't diligent and show restraint, you know, you won't even make it to Christmas. So I put together a little advent calendar for myself, and you know, it was just, I went into the ABC store, and I went to the Japanese whiskey section, and I just grabbed a few, you know. So these are daily drinkers. These are my handful of daily drinkers, and I'll show you what I got. right beside me here. First one, I've never had this. This is the, let's focus here. I gotta get out of the screen. It's the Hatozaki Finest is what they call it, because they have a small batch as well. And by the way, North Carolina at the ABC store, you know, you can only pick from what they have. But this is the Hatozaki Finest. And I'm very excited to break into this. So, but before I do, let me show you what else I got. And the rest of these I've already had before in the past, but Hatozaki I'm really looking forward to. I'll probably do a tasting video of that. Next one we have is from Nikka, and this one is the Taketsuru. I've had this quite a number of times. It is a favorite of mine. Let me, again, get out of the way. Yeah. So that is going to be second on my advent calendar that I've put together for myself. And also, you know, it's right beside it at the ABC store. Nikka coffee grain. This one, you know, long-time favorite, and this one is one of those legendary. I think is it focusing? Yeah, one of those legendary ones. So that's third on my advent calendar. And you may be asking yourself, is he going to go through 25 of these whiskeys? No, I just got a few. I pretty much got one of each thing that the ABC store had in the Japanese section. Pretty slim pickings. And last but not least, very, very daily drinker here. It's the Suntory whiskey Torii. I don't know why I read it like that. I'm looking at myself on the screen. It's the Suntory Toki, not Tori. And Toki means time in Japanese. And you know, I said I went to the Japanese section. I couldn't walk away by, you know, not going into one of the Islay sections. So I got a Lagavulin 16. You know, pretty daily drinkers here that I have with me. And go to the county ABC store. There's not too much that you get to choose from in terms of rare whiskeys. But yeah, so that's my advent calendar. And you know, just to add on to it, I've got a little bit of the Kayo left that was in my episode 2, I believe. So yeah, you know, finish this off. Little fun advent calendar for myself. And before we end this vlog, you know, as always, we got to have a drink together, and I'm just gonna finish a little bit of this Kayo, kick things off right. Cheers, friends. Thanks for joining my first vlog. I hope to see you again soon. And, you know, leading up to Christmas, you're gonna like and subscribe, and you can see what I'm gonna unbox. Be surprised with me. It's almost like a Christmas for you too. And, you know, you can watch me unbox the new box. And also maybe, and see my wife. Maybe she'll get on camera. Should she get on camera? Make a comment below. Yeah, because, you know, I do all these videos. And she's always like, no, you know, I don't even go on camera. It's your channel, Pete and Patina. Well, you know, I can be Pete and you can be Patina. Right? The name is perfect. My name's not actually Pete, but like P-A-T. P-A-T. It's Pat. P-E-A-T. Pete. And you can be Patina. P-A-N. Happy vlogging.